Guys, really, really happy you guys are going to be here today. I could be really, really super excited, and I am. I'm really, really excited to have this thing out today because it's been in the works for over a week, and we have some incredible guests on today. Some faces that are very familiar to you guys, other people you've definitely heard of before. Starting from your left, of course, we have Drew, the big man. We have got Join Jamie on the call. We've got John Way back with us to share some incredible golden nuggets. We've got a brand new couple of guests and a young man in the house. We've got Kerry and his son Harry, and they're going to share a really cool story that I just can't wait to have happen. It's going to be really, really wonderful. Kevin, of course, is in the house, the main man, Kevin. And then we've got Marcus, and some of you guys have definitely seen Marcus's video. Marcus, I love Marcus, man. You can tell he's a California boy through and through. Still, no matter what, he's a California kid. That's why he shows those beautiful videos of the desert and the ocean and the beach. It's really, really cool. And of course, we have Nina, our wonderful Nina, our, what do you want to say, the godmother of the company, sort of funny thing. Anyway, these guys are all wonderful leaders. These people have a lot of wonderful, great stuff to share. And we have a certain theme to the Hangout today. Like I've said, and I promised I would, I'm going to do my live why. All right, I'll tell you the reason why I can't do my live why on a recorded YouTube video, and that's because I have a job, and I need to keep my job, and my boss is on YouTube, so I can't put it on YouTube because I need my job still. So anyway, that would be it. But let's do this. Nina, I want you to definitely go into talking about the incredible videos that you guys have been making, man, and how important this is, and it's just so huge. But so Nina, why don't you go ahead and talk about that?
Okay, thanks, Bart. Right, okay, guys, at the last count, I counted today 181 videos. But I think the guys were actually saying that somebody's actually posted a whole bunch of videos, so we could have actually reached the 200 mark. But all I wanted to say is all the people that are doing the videos, you're doing really great. I keep telling you this. Please believe me. You know, you really are. Look at the likes, look at the comments that you're getting. I have been watching some of those videos today. I've been liking them. I've been commenting on them in YouTube as well. I'm absolutely like speechless with some of the things that you are coming out with. You know, it's really coming from the heart. You know, I can really resonate with you all as well, and I think a lot of our group can resonate with you as well. So, you know, you're doing a fantastic job. Just keep them going. You know, we need these videos to go viral on YouTube, so please go and check each other's videos out, like on them, comment on them, you know, share them, and just keep carrying on. And the guys that are sitting on the fence with umming and ahhing about doing a why video, honestly, if you watch some of these why videos, you know, they're getting great comments, get great reviews, and they're ending up doing more videos as a result. And the more videos you do, the more comfortable you get. So come on board, you know, and join the gang. And lastly, I just want to say thank you, everybody in the group, you know, and the leadership team for really encouraging and supporting members, you know, not just the videos, but also new people coming into the group. You're making them feel so welcome, and that is so important. So I just want to give a big thumbs up for doing that. And please keep, you know, keep producing those videos, keep making them great. They're all fantastic. There's no right way, there's no wrong way. They're, you know, all of them are inspirational, motivational. You know, you've uplifted me as well. So, you know, just continue, and you're doing a fab job.
Yeah, listen, guys, this is something that's really simple too. You know, a quick comment, a like, and then share on your YouTube channel, right? You share on your YouTube channel. We're creating a spider web. There's something really important to this. Kevin alluded to it on the Hangout the other day. There's a bigger thing that's happening with all this. It's really important that we do this, so just do that. If you made a video, have the respect that you had to overcome your fear. Now go and comment on the other ones as well. All right, guys? Keep them coming. All right, Kev, I know you need to talk about something. Can't wait to go ahead and listen to you. Go ahead, brother.
Geez, Bart, thanks very much. I'm going to keep this a bit short tonight because I know what got in store to watch tonight. You're going to be blown away, absolutely blown away. Generally blows your socks off. This hangout's going to blow you away, promise you. I just want to quickly cover about the Skype group. It's going absolutely brilliant. The amount of people that we've had joining, it's actually caught us by surprise, to be honest with you, the last couple of days. I think, if I'm right, Bart, gives a thumbs up about 60 people. very 60 people have come into this room in the last couple of days, about 30 hours. Absolutely amazing. And I know some of you are struggling. You're not sure what to do. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Don't worry about it. Okay? We've got a simple procedure that we're going to put together. Really simple. Okay? 5 minutes work maximum. That's all that we're going to ask you to do. Anybody can do a bit more than that. We'll take you a bit further and show you what to do. Okay? And the 5 minutes work we're going to show you, it's honestly, it'll take your marketing to the next step. 5 minutes work, that's all. Okay, tell you more about it over the next few hangouts.
Perfect, perfect. All right, Drew, why don't you go ahead and take it over and give us some good nuggets.
All right, guys, what I'm going to do for you here, if you remember the last little it was kind of a mini campaign that I put together with all the videos, and then it turned into this kind of, viral YouTube stuff and the why videos and stuff like that. We're going to get into those why videos a little later here. We've got some people on the panel that are going to share their whys with us, and of course, Bart is going to share his why with us as well. What I'm going to do next, guys, I had this idea. I've been thinking about it for a week. I ran it over with Jeremy, and I'm going to share my idea live with Jeremy on the next Hangout. And this is really big, okay? This is actually, it brings me in about $40K a month, which is a lot of money to a lot of people, and it's all about social branding, okay? I know I kind of planted a seed about it a while ago, but I'm going to show and share my whole entire strategy with a group of people who want it and deserve it, and how I'm going to pick these people is from the videos, okay? A couple people on the panel here. So basically what we're going to do is we're going to go through your videos. We're going to see like who's putting the effort, who's putting their self out there and stuff like that. And I'm going to personally reach out to you guys and take you, and I'm going to take a group of about 10 people, and we're going to work together, and we're really, really going to do something huge here together, and then we're going to bring in the rest of the people. And guys, this is going to be huge, because I'm going to spill so much stuff on you that you're going to be like, oh my God, look at this. This is crazy. I can do anything I want now online. This is nuts. So that's it. I hope I got you excited, and I'm going to pass it over to, who should I pass it over to? Put your hands up if you want me to pass it to you.
Jamie.
Jamie, you're up, buddy. Jamie's got something good for us.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, I would definitely take advantage of Drew's training. He's got a few different ones out there, and I think that's how I originally met Drew, was through one of his trainings. And so I would definitely take advantage of that, make some videos, and you will learn a lot. Also, what I wanted to mention, if you guys missed yesterday's Hangout, it's critical that you watch yesterday's Hangout. Jeremy dropped some nuggets yesterday on how he's going to implement a golden ticket into everybody's, or into the opportunity to bid on golden tickets within the Zookle funnel, I think is a better way to say it. And so on top of everything else that's coming down the line, all the traffic and everybody promoting the one link, he's also going to integrate this golden ticket bidding system within Zookle, which is ingenious. And on top of that, if that wasn't enough, he's throwing in a charity aspect into it as well. And so I know it's a lot, it's a bit overwhelming, but just get on, go rewatch yesterday's Hangout. It's critical. And then just keep buying those guaranteed signups. You don't even want to know how many I have right now. 50. I bought 50. And I'm about to buy 8 more right here. I went to the grocery store, and these are $200 Visa gift cards. There's 4 here, and there's 4 here, so I'm buying 8 more today. My goal, I want to get up to 100 by the end of the year. That's a whole other video. I'm a not normal. You guys know that. But I'm looking forward to hearing more testimonials on this panel. I did my why video early on, and guys, you got to do it. It's very therapeutic, and it gets you in the right mindset. So with that, I want to pass it back to Bart, who will then delegate it out. Who wants to go?
Dynamite. Thank you very much, guys. Well, exciting stuff coming. I love the surprises, Drew. Jamie, the madman. Yeah. I don't care if you know it or not, but there's a why in your life. Okay? There's always a why in your life. There is. You might not know it, but there is. The reason you wake up in the morning is part of your why. All right? So the videos that have been on so far are just like amazing, and John and I have had a lot of talk about these, and you know, it's weird because John and I are sort of like strangely like lost brothers, right? It's really, really cool. So what I want to do is I want to let John go ahead and go first and talk about some of the things he shared with me, because I think they're incredibly wonderful and amazing, and we have something really special here that we might be able to do something with. So why don't you go ahead, John?
Okay, thank you, Bart, and hello to everybody. And Bart has found out, talking with me, that I'm one of life's dreamers. And all my life I've been a dreamer. And I relate it to a 3-year-old. And I don't know, those of you that have got children, if you ever ask a 3-year-old what they want to do with their life, they'll say the first thing that comes into their head. And it doesn't matter what it is. Anything, because at that age, anything and everything is possible. And yet you ask that child a few years later, what do you want to do? And that child will start to tell you what they cannot do, because the system has got hold of them and started to teach them that they've got to go down a certain road in life, get a job, you know, get a good education, then get a job, then work for somebody else all their life, make them rich, and then they retire. And the longer I went through my life, the angrier I got about that. And I got into trouble for being a dreamer. And I'm sure some of you can relate to that. At school, staring out the window, dreaming about what I was going to do in my life. And getting some schoolmaster yelling at me, what the heck do you think you're doing? And all the way through my life, I've always thought, there's got to be something else here. There's just got to be something else. And I started getting involved with businesses in 1980. But I was a shy, reserved young kid then. And I had a long journey to take. But I never lost that dream. And that's what took me through those years in the wilderness, where I thought, what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? How am I going to create my ultimate dream? And what is it, by the way? And all my life through my medical background, I saw people that had gone through their entire lives and never realized that dream. And the expression that used to burn in my head was, if only I'd have. And I thought, you know what? I'm never, ever, ever going to be that person. But I didn't have a vehicle. I didn't know how to do it. And then Zookle and guaranteed sign-ups turned up. And suddenly, gradually, bit by bit, I began to realize that here was a vehicle that I could not only change my life, but I could bring others along with me and change their lives. So Zookle and guaranteed sign-ups is, as you can probably hear, pretty darned emotional for me. Because I truly believe that what we have our hands on here today will create not only true freedom for me, but it'll do it for anybody else that wants to take that journey with us. And by the way, if there's a large group of us that take that journey to that ultimate freedom, where everything that's held us back in the past has gone, whether it be money or whatever it be, just to have that ultimate peace of mind, because then what can we do as a group? We can start to change some of those things that make me so angry. You know, it's 2015 and we've got people living in poverty and starvation, and I get angry about that. We've got millions of people leading lives of drudgery in jobs that they hate, and don't want to be doing because they have to make enough money to put bread on the table. So what if, as a team, we can change so many lives, that we can make a difference in this world and leave that as our legacy? And that's what truly switches me on about this. And I believe totally that with this system we can do this. And I see it every day. Bart gets messages, I get messages, Jeremy gets messages, you know, we all get messages, I'm sure. So I want to go back to being that 3-year-old who can do anything, whatever comes into my head. And I want a group of people with me that I call my friends, and that we get to that point where literally we fly with the eagles. And we can do anything, and we can start to make those changes that really do make a difference. And I want to read you something, because I've talked about 3-year-olds and going through life. I had a message today, and this was from somebody who's in receipt of a pension. And he wrote this. Jeremy recently said on a hangout, this system will be changing people's lives in the future. John, I really want you to tell Jeremy the next time you speak with him that this is already happening. I am now on an average income with this business of £70, UK pounds, per week, which is already having a great effect on the pension that I receive from the government. And there's hundreds of people out there like that. You know, $100 can make a difference in someone's life. $500 can make a massive difference in their life. But what about that group of us that want to live with the eagles? What can we do with this system? Okay, I think I'm finished.
Yeah, thank you, John. What can you say? For me, that's really, really special because, like, I talk to John 2 hours every night. I mean, literally. And, you know, we share a lot of these stories with each other. And, you know, there's living proof that this is already occurring. And I think it's so important right now that we go ahead and go to Carrie and have him share a story with us of something really cool that happened yesterday. I was really so impressed to see this today and just was really, really brilliant. So, Carrie, go ahead and take it away, buddy.
Here. Can you see me? Have we got there? Could we have a thumbs up or?
You're sharing the screen right now.
Oh, okay. So we're good to go. Yeah. Sorry about this. I've never done anything like this before, so please bear with me here. I've got my son here, Harry, and I don't know if you know anything about me at all, but I've been in this business for a number of years, crashed and burned with many, many things. For many, many years and wasted a lot of money. I come into Zookle about a year or so ago, and now obviously the rest is history with guaranteed sign-ups. Anyway, I've got a dream. It's not so much a why. Well, it is a why I'm here, why I'm doing what I'm doing, but I've got a dream. And my dream is, with young men like Harry, to be able to give them, to develop their future within the Zookle system. I would love to dream that, you know, these guys do not just play games every day, you know, on their PS4s or Xboxes, but if we could develop something within Zookle, in and around Zookle. We've got many, many people there that are qualified and brilliant in everything they do, making videos, etc. Maybe we could have somewhere within Zookle where we could bring along a new generation of entrepreneurs, you know, where we could develop these guys' future outside of their normal schooling, obviously, but so that we could have a structured situation of training. They could share their own things with each other, you know, links with each other. They can help each other develop programs. They can do all of these things, and maybe even go as far as developing a business which ultimately will pay for their future education in the future. If they want to go to university, high schools, whatever it is, whatever part of the world they're in. But within Zookle and within our people, I'm sure there's many kids, many children, 12 years and up maybe, that would love to get involved with that. Some of you know, I'm going to show you an image from what Harry did last night. I don't know if you can see that, guys.
Certainly I can.
Yeah, you can. That's one he did last night. Well, this afternoon, before we come online, he did this one, which I hope you find this funny, and I hope Jeremy's going to like it, because Harry gave him a hat. But there you go. How do I get back? Click on there. Right, there we go. Sorry, it's all right. My son's teaching me along the way.
You're still sharing your screen. We'd like to see your face, not just mine up on the screen.
Oh, right. So can you see me again now? Oh, I've got to go screen share again, yeah? Hold on a second. Sorry about this.
There you go. There you go. There's Harry. Harry, good job, buddy. Go ahead, my man.
Do you want to say something? Would you be interested in doing something with other guys, other people's children?
Yeah, I would love to do this so that it'll help my future.
But instead of just playing games and stuff like that, I mean, you interact with guys all the time online. Would you like to do that with development of a business in the future?
Yes.
And sharing stuff with other guys?
Yeah.
So you think that would be a good idea? And you think you've got a lot of friends that would be interested in doing that as well?
Yeah.
So there you go, guys. That is a bit like my why, but also it's a dream that I've got, because I would love us guys to be able to develop something for the future entrepreneurs, the next generation of guys. Okay? Awesome. I'll hand it back to you.
Awesome. Thank you guys for coming on and doing that, Carrie and Harry, and wow, creativity. I mean, I love it. Okay, pressure moment. So my why. That picture behind me is part of my why. Right there. That's a view from my back patio from my vacation house I used to own in another life. Anyway, keep it there to remind me. Always reminds me. I was really lucky because I never lost a 3-year-old ever in my life. When I was 8, I would go around the neighborhood and knock on doors and wash people's cars. And then when we moved to Colorado, I would shovel snow. And then I would babysit kids. And for maybe 2 years of my life, I actually had a job. As soon as I graduated from high school as an entrepreneur again, I was working for myself and did very well. I was basically a subcontractor, but I was my own boss. And then I was blessed enough to start a real company for myself with my wife. And it was very good company. It was very successful. We had 35 people that worked for us, and we did a lot of business. And it was how I was able to have that and have a house I built and traveled all over the place and eating dinner at the top of the Eiffel Tower and eating dinner in a beautiful patio in Santorini and traveled all over and experienced the best of life, right? The best of life. And I lost it all. I mean, I lost it all. I lost everything. I lost everything to the point where I lost myself. I disconnected from everybody. Disconnected from Jeremy, disconnected from my friends, disconnected from my family. Didn't talk to him for a year till Thanksgiving, 2 days ago. Because I was deep, dark, right? Really dark. I didn't know what was going to happen. And, you know, still have a job. I have a job making less money than I made when I was 16 years old, right? And I blessed the guy that gave me a job. So I'm 54 years old. I went to get a job that you would give a 20-year-old, but he gave me a job, and bless him, right? And honestly, it's not what I want to do. I like doing this, right? And so I didn't lose. The only thing that's really important, she's new to the room, And luckily, I didn't lose my family. So there's my first why. My first why. I don't need to get that back. No. But I want to get back my freedom. I love to travel. I can't wait to travel to meet you guys, have events, mastermind sessions, parties on the south coast of Spain, on the coast of Greece, and California, and Vegas. We're going to have so much fun because we're building mastermind groups. Sorry. So my second why, right? I realized the freedom I had was just brilliant. So important when you have that feeling and you understand how free you are. I mean, it's like what John says. He wants to be a 3-year-old again. I'm the biggest 3-year-old on the planet. I mean, I can relate to anybody. Kids love me. Pets, animals love me, right? But I see that special thing in a kid who can answer, I can do anything, right? So I want that for people, to have that. Because I'm really on my road back there. I know I'm not going to be working this job forever. And believe me, it's not hell. My hell was 8 months ago. That was hell, right? So that's my second why, is to get people there, right? And I have a third why. I mean, really. And they'll might even get more later. But I know that we can make a difference. There's certain groups of people that kill me. I talk about the wounded warriors all the time, and if you ever served in the military, I want to say thank you very much. I do that. I make it a point. From an airport, I see a serviceman, I thank you, I shake their hand. That's truly how I feel. A lot of those people give up a lot, including their bodies and sometimes their minds, and they're destroyed. So I want to create charities. And Jeremy bringing this out the other day was just a shock because this wasn't supposed to happen early. And it's a brilliant thing. It's going to make a big difference. But that's a big thing I want to do. But I want to be really anonymous, right? I don't ever want to be recognized. I want to have the freedom to do whatever I want without being bothered, right? And, this is me. $18 shirt, $12 shorts. I don't have any watches. I like to travel. I might have a nice car, but the other stuff is not important. I want freedom. I want to be 3 years old again. And I want to let other people be able to see if they can feel that also. And if we can take some people, and one of the things I'd like to do, I think the kid program is brilliant because, yeah, a lot of my friends fell into that trap. And, they went to the school, they got a job, and they got downsized. So they lost everything, including a family, a home, future, starting again. It's terrible, right? But if they start off as an entrepreneur, what were the chances that maybe that didn't happen? So I think it's brilliant that we can start doing things with young people. And I'd like to do that with other people as well. So some of my charities would be involving, I'd like to take and nominate a person or 2 or 3 a month that I sit there and I put them into our business. And I'll sponsor them and I'll help them. So, my why is to take care of my home first, and then to take care of you, however I can do it, anything I can do, and then we go from there. So that's my big why for you. Sorry, go ahead, Marcus, please.
How about that? Can you hear me now? All right, hey guys, how you doing? Thank you so much for having me on. Wow, that is some powerful stuff to try and follow. Yeah, definitely, definitely. So I am honored to be here in the first place. I really appreciate you asking me to come on. When I talked to John and Bart earlier in the week, I I'm kind of crazy at the moment because well, for a while I thought I was the only one, but I dream every night in Zookle, and I wake up and I go, what am I gonna show? What can I do today? What can I go out and do right now that will make a difference? I have all this energy inside me, and I've got to share it somewhere. And the only thing I really know how to do is to make videos. So I go do that. Um, I, there's things that just come to my mind. I have to take action on it, and I wouldn't be happy if I didn't. I would have regret. Um, Part of my why. Uh, I'm fortunate enough to have a wife and kids, and they're all safe and happy, and everything is great as far as my family life goes. Having loyalty to an extended family um, gives you the opportunity to share some of the talents, and I hope that some of the videos that I tell stories to can help somebody understand what the business is about, or relate something in my personal life that says, oh, if he could do it, then I could do it too. Because I'm not anything special at all. I just am a guy that understands how to plug in wires and cables and tell stories. And I really do appreciate you guys so very much, because I really do get inspired. I watch other people's videos, and when I got started in Zookle, wow, it's been a long time. And Bart and I talked at the very beginning, and I knew I was in the right place. Um, I knew that this was a place that would help me learn how to market online, how to get that training, because I don't have any experience in being successful in that business. If you don't have any idea where to start being successful, you got to go search out those answers, and you got to find somebody that you trust to listen to. Uh, who do you listen to is very important, because there's people that'll sell you a bridge. So anyhow, I'm going to share my why if you didn't see my video already. Um, my most important why is that when I got cancer 5 years, 6 years ago, my whole world changed. And stuff happens when you have that happen to you that you don't wish on anybody. Your whole life kind of instantly rearranges. The things that used to be important aren't important anymore. Surviving is important. And I was fortunate enough to find a doctor that could fix me in 5 weeks' time, but I was almost not here. Um, there is many friends of mine that I work with and people that you come in contact with. A lot of people have been touched by cancer, but we personally have friends that didn't make it. They weren't so lucky, and they left children. And those kids need to go to college. Those kids need to have opportunities that their parents would have been able to give them if they would have been here. So one of my biggest whys is to use some of my time and talents to create scholarships for those kids. And in this business, it's so easy to be able to scale, and my mind is still on the really exploded side because it is possible. It really is possible. You know, my folks used to say, do what you love and the money will follow. And I tried several things, and after a while I just decided I would be poor and happy. And it turned into one job, turned into another job, and I've kind of been able to design my life so that I can be happy. I don't work a full-time job, I work for myself, and I get to say yes to a job or no to a job, and I get to go do some fun things with some really fun people using some fun technology, but it's very stressful, and I have to be away from my family in order to do it a lot. So I want to reinvent myself. Once you master something, it's time to reinvent myself or yourself. That's how I feel. And right now I've got 40K frenzy going on because Drew just kind of whacked me over the head with a 2x4 and said, I got a surprise for you. Like, yeah. Show me. Tell me. Please. Come on. All right. So I don't know what else to tell you guys. One of the other videos I did, one of the welcome videos I did, I said it is networking, not net wishing. It's true. There is a little bit of work you have to do right now. Go in the Skype room, do whatever you have to do, whatever you can do. And listen, if you can't do something, sorry, but I run dry really fast. If you can't do something that you feel makes you happy, or the way that you want to create, or you need to learn how to create, in the meantime, how about going into and watching somebody else's video and taking that video and sharing it? Somebody's already done the work for you. So basically all you have to do is copy and paste. I mean, the things that I create, if I've put it out there, please take it. My goal is to make a duplicatable story, a brand consistency piece, so that people can get a quick answer, and I'm trying to get words out of my mouth, and I fail at trying to get it out in under a minute. I finally got the 90 plus 8 plus 2 equals time freedom idea worked out. And I actually got it in 49 seconds, so I'm going to post that one later. Because people have about, 8 seconds of real good I paying attention, and I don't speak that fast. So I appreciate you liking my stories. Anyhow, have a great time out there. Please just get out there, comment, like, click, share. Let's all do our part, and we will succeed together. We really will. I just am so grateful to be here, and thank you so very much for having me on today. And Bart and John, thank you for sharing your stories. Carrie and Harry, wonderful idea. Let's bring along and teach the youth about how to have a business in the first place and be independent. I love raising independent people, children, and it's all great, man. Let's go make a difference in everybody's lives when we can. Take it away.
If I can step in here for a second, Bart, Marcus said something there that just really, it cracked me over the head here. He said, if he can do it, I can do it too. Okay, and I know we've been talking about, being a 3-year-old, and the mindset of a 3-year-old is totally different than the mindset of a grown-up, an adult who's been going to school for a long time, going to work, and is in this like kind of robot zone of your life where you just follow everything that everybody does kind of thing. Guys, this is what I want you to do, okay? I want you to go and put your mindset as a 3-year-old. So when you come across someone online that you feel like, oh, that's the lifestyle I want. I want that lifestyle. Oh man, look at that guy's house. Look at that guy's car. All that stuff, right? Put your mind in that mindset. If that person can do it, I can do it too. Because this is one of the things that just for me, I don't mind saying this. I'm very, very successful online. I can basically do whatever I want, whenever I want, stuff like that. We're going on vacation for like 2 months in the winter because I don't like the cold, even though I've got that Christmas tree back there. It looks like it's got snow all over there. I just don't like the cold. So we're going away for 2 months, guys. But this is it. This is what really, really, really resonated with me. And I didn't realize that this was a huge thing until Marcus said that. And we're talking about being a 3-year-old is I really started thinking when I saw other marketers doing stuff, and I just said, I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that. I'm going to give that a shot. And that's really when, when I got introduced to doing videos that's when I had my big breakthrough online, is when I started doing videos, putting myself out there and stuff like that. When I started doing that, that's when I had my breakthrough. So what it was that person's doing that, I can do that as well. That's what really got me. So Bart, I'm sorry I jumped in there just boom, bam, all of a sudden, but I thought I had to share that because, Marcus said that. I was just like, wait a minute, I went through that kind of thing. So Bart, if you want to jump back in here and take it away.
No, I'm glad you jumped in there. I needed an extra minute anyway. So, I want to share this also because I know that Kerry, he asked me to do something as he was doing his thing. And Kerry did a great job, by the way, and I know it was very hard. If you know Kerry, this is very difficult for him. But Harry, I know that Harry's made a bunch of YouTube videos. So he's already started making videos as a young man, and he's already gone down that path. And here's a guy that could be one of the first leaders in the Zookle kids, whatever we're going to call it, right? Because here's a young man who already has a lot of creativity, and he realizes he shouldn't just be doing wasteful things. He's got a lot to share. I mean, this happened because he asked his dad, "Hey, Dad, can I help you do something?" And he, I know Kerry, he told me, he says he looked at his son and says, "What do you mean?" He says, "Well, you want me to help you make some images?" And this is how this all came about. So I think that's really special. And, and I love this, that we actually have a young man on this panel, because you can tell that he hasn't been ruined yet, thank God. He's a little older than 3. But you know what? This is a possibility for all of us to get back to that. Really, like you said, if you believe you can, right? This is all about mindset, guys. And this is a really interesting little exercise we just went through, really, and really eye-opening for me, to be honest with you. I didn't know how the whole effect was going to be here. Marcus, I didn't know you were going to actually do your why. I appreciate that you're doing that live. I know it's different to do it on a camera and record it and do whatever else, and I do appreciate you doing that. You make some great videos. We love you to death, man. But guys, look, the reason why we even asked you to do the why videos is because it was a test of yourself. Okay? It's a test of yourself. It makes you do something a little uncomfortable for yourself. But the first time you do it, you break that chain that says you can't because you've already been ruined by school or whatever else, right? Because if you were a kid, you don't care. You're going to roll around the mud making the video, right? You wouldn't care, right? But anyway, so you do your video, right? And then guess what? I've seen so many people, like Nina said, it's so true. The second and third video is just so much easier. And even better, right? Because they're so much more comfortable talking. Allison is a great example. Rod is a great example. I mean, I can name them, and I don't want to lose anyone's. All of you guys are doing great. If you haven't done one yet, please liberate yourself. This was very liberating for me. I'll be honest with you. I've not ever spoken about my story publicly. John knows, right? So it really can make a difference in your life. And I'm going to tell you something else. It's really freeing. It's like throwing off all this weight. What is holding you back? What is keeping you from being successful? It really feels like it just threw a whole, huge burden off of me, And it'll help you do that. And it'll let you be more creative. And believe me, once you do that, which might be the hardest thing you think you're ever going to do. I know Kerry had some problems coming on this and was very nervous about it. He did a great job. He's going to be back doing more videos. He's going to come back on more Hangouts. Harry's definitely going to be doing that. He's going to help his dad along and show him the way. And you know, guys, I think we have something here that's going to be really cool. This kid thing, you know, the young people's thing that we're going to start up here, I think is going to be really exciting. I think Jeremy's going to be all over it. It's going to be really, really great. And we get to learn from these kids. Like Kerry says, he learns from his son, right? There's a lot of really special things coming, guys. This business will change your life. It's changed mine. Okay? It'll change yours. And together we will change others. It's absolutely 100% the fact we're going to be able to do that. Jamie, I don't know if you'd like to go ahead and say anything, or Nina or Kevin, please. Any comments at all is fine. If not, you can say I'm good.
Yeah,
go ahead.
I'm happy to jump in there if that's okay.
Yeah, all right, all right.
Nina, go on. After you. Ladies first. Right, can you hear me okay, guys? I just want to go over there. What's just happened there? This is not a normal hangout, and I told you guys, I told you this wasn't going to be a normal hangout. Totally blew my mind. I knew it would, and it did. I just want to mention a couple of things. What John went over there totally resonated with me, because as most of you know, I'm still in my job. As far as I consider what a job is, it's something that you do for 40 hours a week, for 40 years of your life, and when you're done, they give you 40% of the money that you earned during that 40 years to try and live a little bit further. The rat race doesn't work. So John, everything you said there was spot on. And what Kerry mentioned there, if you had mentioned this to me about Kerry and his son Harry there 6 weeks ago, I would have said, what? An MLM company get involved with showing kids how to start an online business? I would have laughed at you. But hang on, okay? So far we've got something I've never heard of before until I came here, which is guaranteed sign-ups. The company that you join's actually going to get your sign-ups for you. And then we've got this position where you're actually going to get a golden ticket within your funnel. So somebody, somewhere down the line, is going to get an instant massive income that wins one of them or any of them. And then we've got this charity thing that's going to come on board. And guys, if you don't realise what that's going to do for just getting the name Zookul out there, and that's the minimum it's going to do, apart from the people it's going to help, it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So I'm absolutely all for that. It's absolutely brilliant. And Marcus, you know what I think about your videos. The last one I watched, I've seen about, I don't know, a dozen in the last few days. But that one you talked about with 90%, 8%, and 2%, I know you're going to follow on from that. I absolutely loved that. It was brilliant. Anybody who doesn't understand what Zookul and guaranteed signups is and what you have to do to make money with this, just go and watch Marcus's videos. It actually just hits it right on the nail. Go on, Nina.
Okay, I think you said a lot there anyway, but okay, we haven't got long as well, and I'm actually in charge of recording this as well, so I don't want to get blamed if this doesn't get recorded, so I'm not going to talk for too long. Right, if a year ago somebody had said to me that within a year you're going to have made YouTube videos, and not only that, you're actually going to be on live hangouts with leaders. I'm actually going to be on live hangouts with leaders. I started internet marketing a year ago, and I wanted to hide behind a logo, behind like a, just not show my face, because I don't know, maybe I might make a fool of myself, or somebody might see me that knows me. Oh my God, you just don't do that, A year later, look at me, and this is out of my comfort zone, guys. You might not believe it, but what I'm doing, even on this live hangout, oh my God, I'm shaking. I'm like, really nervous. You might see it, you might not, I don't know. But I love these guys. These guys, every single hangout. I sometimes forget that I'm actually on the hangout because I'm just engrossed by listening to all of them. But we love you to bits, yeah? Everyone can relate to your story. You're fantastic. I've learned so much from you. I'm not going to go down the list. I love all these guys. They all know it. Drew knows exactly what I think of him as well. He's my mentor. It's because of Drew that I'm here as well. But Bart, we love you. You nearly made me cry there as well. Mark, is it Harry and Kerry, is it? Oh my God, I'm blown away. I'm getting comments from my admin ladies as well saying that's absolutely fantastic what your son is doing as well. I love it when little kids and youngsters especially make it and they want to learn and they want to achieve. That means you've already got the mindset in you. You know, you're going to go far. You're going to go to great places. So please keep it up. You're going to be an inspiration. You know, please join the group and comment in there. You know, you're going to be shown a lot of love by our members. They're fantastic. And Marcus, take all the time you want in the world to get your words out, to get your videos out, because we love you. We absolutely adore your videos, and it sends the message home as well. That's all I wanted to say.
Sorry. I let the dead air happen. All right. I think we just have a few more minutes. All right, guys. So look, there's a lot going on right now. Drew has obviously another amazing thing up his sleeve. I can't wait to see what it's going to be. Something really special, obviously. Guys, you know, again, this is a special thing we're doing here. As Nina says, she's out of her comfort zone, being on the Hangouts. But look how great she does. Everyone loves Nina. Everyone makes comments about Nina. They do. They love you to death. The only female on the panel. We need a couple more females to step up and do some stuff, guys. Really, some more females. But you know, guys, look, do your videos, share your videos, step out of your comfort zone as soon as you can, because the rest of it is easy. It's the first step that's the hardest. Swear to God. You look at a mountain you got to climb, you go, oh my God. I don't know how many people I've met that I said, this job's too big for me. And they never even just made the first move. They never even made the first move. They're just looking going, this is too big for me. This is the easiest thing you can do. Zookle is the best business you're going to ever be with. This company is just going to go crazy. We have some really great things coming. The intention is perfect. The people are awesome. You members are just incredible. We love you to death. Share this with other people. Do the 10%. And we're even going to make it easier for you. You people that have no time at all, we're going to create a system. It's going to take you 5 minutes a day to do something. It's going to be the brilliant thing Kevin's going to do. It's going to be so cool. We'll have it up in a few days. The rest of you that want to do more work, you know, participate, do your thing, guys. But really, we so appreciate you. And Jeremy, when you watch this, I know you're going to love it. You're going to be really behind a couple of these ideas. So anyway, we really do appreciate you guys, and can't wait for next week and to see the things that are coming, and it's just going to get better and better. And thank you for listening to our stories. Really appreciate it. You know, whenever you're ready.